glass box sat open on the hardwood floor, beside a winter coat hanging by the door. I found a receipt from a roadside diner, dated back to when forever felt a little closer. You traced circles on a coffee cup while the rain slid slowly down the glass. We talked about the life we'd built, never knowing we were talking about the past. The strangest thing about memory is what it chooses not to lose. Years disappear without warning, but certain nights stay sharp as truth. I kept searching for the moment everything began to change, but heartbreak isn't one decision, it's distance wearing a familiar face. You were gone long before goodbye, I just wasn't strong enough to see it. I kept watering a dying field, praying something green would mean it. Now every empty room reminds me how far denial can go. The hardest truth I've ever lived is loving someone after they let go. There was a photograph behind the dashboard, faded by 100 summer suns. I couldn't throw it away for years, not because I wanted you, because I didn't know who I'd become. I spent months rewriting history, trying to make the pieces fit, turning silence into explanations, making excuses where there should have been limits. The mirror became difficult once there was nobody left to blame, because healing starts the moment you stop protecting the pain. Some lessons arrive like thunder, some arrive quietly, like realizing you've been carrying what was never yours to keep. You were gone long before goodbye, I just wasn't strong enough to see it. I kept watering a dying field, praying something green would mean it. Now every empty room reminds me how far denial can go. The hardest truth I've ever lived is loving someone after they let go. Last week I drove past the old county bridge, the river beneath it kept moving south. It didn't ask permission, it didn't look back, and for the first time, neither did I realized closure isn't something you're given, it's something you build from the pieces that survived. You were gone long before goodbye, but I'm finally seeing clearly the love I kept trying to save was the part of myself that nearly disappeared completely. Now the road ahead feels wider, the air feels different somehow. The pain still lives in the story, but it doesn't live here now. Some people leave scars, some leave lessons, and some leave both. But tonight I laid the weight down and watched the sunrise touch the pines. The loss will always be part of me, it just won't define me anymore.